The takeaway for this weekend. First, let's start off talking about doing the first 2 days solo. Decided to go to San Francisco by myself and spend one full day in Yosemite by myself. And that experience has taught me so much, not just about the art of solo traveling, or I guess like the purpose or point of solo traveling, but it taught me a lot about what I have been avoiding in my life and a lot of the things that I didn't even think would come up on a trip. Anxiety, fears, thoughts, and just all of these things just started bubbling up when I decided to travel by myself. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the first couple days, or at least the first day, I was a little bit nervous that my trip wasn't going to go well and that these thoughts and these anxieties are just going to ruin everything. And it couldn't be so much further from the truth. After spending the first 2 days alone, traveling, I really got to know myself on a deeper level. I got to really heal a lot of the wounds I was ignoring. And a lot of it came from just making the decision to just go by yourself. And I think that's something that we don't do a lot, which is trusting in ourselves and then just making that decision. So when I decided to just make the decision to go and book the flight and come over here, I had no other choice but to kind of face those things. So I'm really glad that I got to go through that, and I'm really glad that I got to experience that, because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have the peace with a lot of the anxiety, a lot of the thoughts, and a lot of the really small things in my life that just don't really matter. And I wouldn't have gotten to that conclusion had I not just spent more time with myself. So one of the biggest takeaways from this trip is you gotta love yourself, man. You gotta love your relationship with yourself. You gotta love spending time with yourself. You gotta love learning by yourself. You gotta love laughing and experiencing and eating and being bored and just being anxious by yourself. You are your best friend. You should be your best friend. And being a best friend to yourself isn't always about the fun, the happy, the exciting moments in life. Being your best friend means that yes, you do enjoy spending time with yourself. Yes, you can have fun. Yes, you can see all these things, but being a best friend means you respect yourself. You love yourself. You do things because you care about yourself. And until you spend more time with yourself, you will never get to that conclusion. So I'm so glad I decided the first 2 trips solo, because I wouldn't have gotten to that place mentally had I not done it.